Alright guys, the video you're about to watch, I gotta do a little bit of explaining because I didn't really do an intro or anything. So there's not a whole lot of context behind it, but basically, me and Grayson, my buddy Grayson, decided to do some ice fishing at this marina for some panfish. And there were a whole lot of people around. There were probably 40 people at this marina, so I didn't really do a whole lot of talking because I'm kind of shy. But it was pretty slow. I think Grayson ended up hooking a couple that got off. We weren't getting a whole lot of action, but you guys saw the title and thumbnail. Pretty epic stuff. I won't get too much into it, but I also wanted to mention before you get into this video, the rod I was using as well as the bibs I was wearing will be linked in the description below, and that link will take you to Aventuron's website. And if you don't know what Aventuron is, basically, it's your favorite website if you're an outdoorsman. They've got ice fishing equipment, fly fishing equipment, hunting, camping, overlanding, all that good stuff. And I've got a promo code that you guys can use from now until the end of the year. It expires on December 31st, but I got a promo code Bass and Trout for 20% off. And that only applies to items that aren't already discounted. So get on it while you can. Stock up for this spring. Get some fly fishing stuff. I recommend checking them out. They do have some cool stuff over there. So I'll leave their link in the description below. Use that link and check out some of their stuff. And if you want anything I was using, I'll leave that linked as well. But yeah guys, enough talking. Let's get right into the video. Alright guys, we got to our fishing spot and I'm dressed like Santa Claus. Yeah, I think she froze up pretty good. Oh, yeah.
That is not walkable.
Just a little cold. I think you just have to wait for a school to swim through, and that could take 2 hours. It's 2 feet deep right here. Wow. All right. Well, this is looking good.
3 hours later.
That's something big. We're hooked up, guys. Hooked up. There's no way that's a white bass. If it is, what do we have here?
A big old pike.
That would be sweet. It's a muskrat.
Oh, dude, that felt heavy.
Dude, it is something big. It is not coming up. What is this? Oh my gosh. Did you see what color it was?
No.
Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh, it's a pike. It's a pike.
Swim on the ice, swim on the ice.
Got him.
Look at that. Holy crap.
Alright. Look. What just happened? On a little, just some random ice fishing jig, tipped with a mealworm. That's like a 26, 27 inch pike.
Yeah, that's a good pike.
I don't know what to say. So, you're supposedly not allowed to release pike in here because they're super invasive unless they have a tag on their back because they track them. And this one doesn't have a tag, so it is illegal to release this fish.
Looks like lunch.
It is illegal to release this fish, so I think that means we're cooking some pike for lunch, boys.
Give me it.
All right, guys, let me explain to you what just happened. You guys probably have no idea what just happened, as do I. We've just been sitting on this dock, jigging for like an hour and a half with no bites, no action whatsoever. And then I just lifted my pull up and I just had a fish. And my camera was dying because it's literally like 5 degrees out here. So my batteries are freezing up and I wasn't able to record. So we just recorded on a cell phone. But all I was using was this little, just some random little jig I had in my tackle box, tipped it with a mealworm, and I was just sitting right here resting it on the bottom, not paying attention, and I lifted up, and I thought I hooked like a state record bluegill or a bass or something. It's a freaking pike. I'm covered in blood. I don't know if it's my blood or the pike's blood. I think he did nick me with his teeth. So I might have diseases I don't know about. I mean, I would say that it can only get better from here, but I think it's as good as it could possibly be. Landing a 30-inch pike in like 2.5 feet of water, it's about as good as it gets. This will be my second time filleting a pike. I'm doing my best here, folks, so don't judge me. I've never cleaned a pike like this. All right. Holy freaking meat. I even missed a bunch right here. That's a lot of the Y bones and stuff. That's not a big deal. It's too bad we don't have a good cutting board, but we're making it work.
Make fish cakes. Gotta blend up the fish.
Just this fillet is heavier than any fish I've caught in recently. Now granted, I think to get all the Y bones out, you have to cut like a giant section of it out. That's still a lot of meat. All right, now for the cool part, we're gonna see what's in his stomach, and I think that's something, I can already see something cool. Oh my gosh, dude, check it out, a catfish. A homie's been eating baby catfish. And that's just one, let's see what else. Ooh, there's something even bigger. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my, what is that?
A white bass, maybe?
No, it looks like another catfish. Well, maybe not. Something. There we go, catfish and like a perch or something. That's crazy. And there we go, folks. That's what's left of her. It would be freaking epic to cut the head off and save the skull. In fact, should I do that? You know what, folks? I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut the head off because I think it'd be cool to try to preserve it. Mount a big old gator head on my wall. Dude, that looks freaking cool. Heck yeah, all right. I'm gonna take the carcass and drop it over here kind of away from where we're fishing. Drop her down. Out of sight, out of mind. All right, and there we go. 2 big old pike fillets. All right, guys, so I got the pike all cleaned and ready to cook. These pieces are all boneless, and then I cut away the section of each fillet with the Y bones. There's still a lot of meat on them, so I'm not gonna throw them away, but for now, I just want pieces with no bones in them. Got my little burner here. My oil is frozen. Burner going on. Oh, that feels good. We'll pour it in there so it can thaw out. Look at that crap. What even is that? That looks horrible. All right, so first thing we'll do, got a little Ziploc bag. I'm gonna take an egg that is expired. Go mix it up. We're probably only gonna cook a few chunks of this fish. I cut it up in like little steak pieces like that, and there is a ton of it. We are not gonna be able to eat all that, so we're just gonna sample a few chunks, take the rest home. Now, take some Louisiana fish fry, pre-seasoned. Holy cow. It's a big plane. Blow some air into the bag. Mix it up. See if the soil's hot enough. Oh yeah, it's bubbling. Look at that. We'll just do 3 at a time. I don't want to overcrowd them. Fishing's been kind of slow, but I'm really glad that I caught that pike because now we have something to cook. There we go, fresh pike caught out of that hole about an hour and a half ago. Still pretty hot. Oh my goodness, look at that. White, flaky white meat. Dude, that's really good.
Pike's good.
That's fire. Pike is good. We gotta try some of that.
What breading's on that?
Just, I don't know, just the breading. It's pre-seasoned, but
Well, it's delicious.
that's actually really good. I mean, we're really hungry because all we've had are granola bars, but
Really
that's good. You can have those. I'm gonna have these. Give these guys a little flip. That breading is probably one of my favorite breadings. I did not expect it to be that good, but that is very good. There's no more beautiful sight than that right there. There's one other thing, but I'm not going to talk about that. Pike are so much better than you'd think. I'm grateful that I caught that one because we haven't been able to catch crap for 2 hours. We've had a couple bites. That's it. It's not often you struggle with catching a bluegill, but you hook a 30-inch pike in 2 feet of water. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed. That was one of the most memorable experiences I've ever had altogether, not just ice fishing. I mean, that was crazy. Never in a million years would I have thought I would have caught a pike that big. I mean, that was dang near a 30-inch pike on a little ice fishing jig with 4-pound ice fishing line. Like, it's a miracle he didn't break me off. And he tasted delicious. I'm telling you guys, I wish I had more pike around here because they're one of the best eating fish there is. Like, it was delicious. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Lots more ice fishing videos to come. I'm going to try to get on the ice as much as I can. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.